誰が相手だろうと僕を止めることはできない。
それはどうでしょうね。僕に限って。
Mukoro Rokudo is the first antagonist of the series and later keeper of the mist of the 10th generation of the Vongola family. He is also the leader of the Katekyo group, which consists of criminal outlaws who have recently escaped from prison. However, later in the series, after owning the body of Chrome, assumes a more important role for the main characters of the series, becoming something like an ally, and not an enemy, although he prefers not to associate with them, usually helping out of convenience for him, or helping Chrome, showing that he has affection, although he uses it for his purposes. Mukoro is a fairly tall and slender teenager with blue hair. His hair is in an odd shape that resembles that of a pineapple. He has heterochromia, with his left eye blue, and his right eye red, with his right eye normally shown with the number 6 in the middle. He is shown wearing earrings, though doesn't in the anime, for unknown reasons. His most prominent outfit is the standard Katekyo school uniform, with the buttons of his green jacket undone. Underneath he wears a short-sleeved shirt with a misty design. He wears black gloves on certain occasions. 10 years in the future, Mukoro's hair is longer and tied back into a thin ponytail. He wears a black jacket, with a white t-shirt and black necktie, black pants with boots, which include 2 white belts. After being freed from the Vendica prison, he wears a shorter jacket, a shirt with buttons, white trousers, and tall black boots and tied up his hair in a style similar to Uni's. When he was called out by Damon during the battle with the Simon Familiar, Mukoro appeared wearing his former t-shirt, a jacket similar to the one he wore during the Mistring battle, a pair of pants and long black boots. After being forced to possess Mukoro the Vongolan owl, Mukoro didn't make any changes to the owl's appearance besides its right eye and a zigzag pattern and pineapple-like spikes identical to his own on top of its head. Personality. Despite often being shown with a playful smile, Mukoro is seemingly apathetic to the suffering of others. Mukoro is a fairly tall and slender teenager with blue hair. His hair is in an odd shape that resembles that of a pineapple. He has heterochromia, with his left eye blue, and his right eye red, with his right eye normally shown with the number 6 in the middle. He is shown wearing earrings, though doesn't in the anime, for unknown reasons.
何言ってんの？仲間の体なんだろう？
違いますよ。憑依したら僕の体です。壊れようが生き絶えようが僕の勝手だ。
Despite claiming that people are just toys, he is considerate towards his subordinates, particularly both Ken and Chikasa, and possibly Chrome, protecting them and even sacrificing himself when it's necessary. However, he does not directly do so in front of them and never admits it openly, hiding what he truly feels about them from everybody. Mukoro, along with Ken and Chikasa, has a great hatred for the entire Mafia underground, most likely due in part to the experimentations they suffered as children. However, not only does he have the desire to destroy the entire Mafia, he also wants to invoke world suffering by starting a world war, claiming to want to cleanse the world with darkness because he sees the current world as worthless. Even after becoming the Mist Guardian, Mukoro still claims to no longer be part of the Mafia, having been exiled from it, and continues to view the organization with great contempt, though he now prefers to avoid any involvement with them. Despite distancing himself from them, Mukoro is also quite knowledgeable of the Mafia's dark secrets, even the secret behind the Arco Bellino. However, despite his usual calm demeanor, he is easily angered in some occasions, mostly whenever his or Chrome's hair is compared to a pineapple, in which case he would immediately give the offender a punishment, both ruthlessly and comically. So far, only Ken and Flan have violated such a taboo. He also gets angry whenever someone intentionally harms his vessel, Chrome. History. Mukoro implies having a strong aversion for the whole underground mafia, due in part to the experimentation he suffered as a child at the hands of the mafia family. When Mukoro killed his captors, he offered Chikasa and Ken, who were also victims of experimentation, the opportunity to join him in their struggle to destroy the world. However, not only does he want to take revenge on the Mafia to destroy it, he also wants to cleanse the world of its filth, invoking universal suffering through a world war. Later, Mukoro was adopted by a family in northern Italy. However, without the knowledge of the family, Mukoro periodically controls one of its members, Lancia, and using it to kill others, eventually turning into killing his own family. Since then, Mukoro Lancia had under his total control, using it as a fake Mukoro that was eventually mistakenly identified as a real Mukoro in an image, while the true Mukoro is said to have never been photographed. In recent years it remains a mystery, but it is mentioned that he, along with Ken and Chikasa, had been locked up in an Italian high-security prison, which are reserved for the most dangerous criminals of the Mafia who have even committed crimes against their own family. 2 weeks before the appearance of the Katekyo gang in the story, they staged a jailbreak on the eve of Mukoro's execution, resulting in the death of several guards and prisoners, and later the escape of other dangerous criminals. Subsequently, he attended Katekyo school, and in 3 days they were able to take control of the entire school. Weapons and abilities. Known as someone who has driven both the Mafia and police into the most dangerous and desperate of situations, Mukoro is a formidable and deadly opponent. Though Mukoro's main weapon is a trident, which he always carries with him, he is first and foremost a master of illusions. He can even overpower the Mist Arcobaleno, Viper, in a battle of its use, Viper even being known as one of the world's strongest selective 7 before he became an Arcobaleno, though Mukoro is also able to use combative skills as well. Being a skillful user of illusions, he is not easily deceived by illusions that are cast by others, possessing a highly perceptive mind and also able to dispel other illusions cast by illusionists. The 6 paths of reincarnation are a Buddhist concept of the cycle of death and rebirth stemming from Hindu philosophies. In Japan, this is most commonly referred to as the 6 paths. Mukoro Rokudo acquired his skills by having followed the ways of the 6 paths of reincarnation, which has been carved into his memories, possibly due to the experiments he underwent as a child. As he uses a certain skill, the kanji of the number referring to the path where the skill is obtained appears on his right red eye. Genjagai Gaia, or Intensely Real Illusion Beast, Corpse-Eating Crows, is an attack used by Mukoro using his reality illusion gloves. It forms ravenous crows that eat its opponents. The first time Mukoro tried this attack, he couldn't adjust it properly because it came out too powerful, and the birds exploded upon contact. Genji Mugaya is an attack used by Mukoro and Chrome using their reality illusion gloves that combines both Mukoro's and Chrome's illusions. It's a more powerful version of Genji Gaia. The technique creates 6 crows, with each crow having one of the symbols of the 6 paths of reincarnation on their forehead. The possession bullet is a special bullet created by Astranio Familia. It is a bullet that allows the user to take full control over his opponent, and even be able to use their abilities. When shot with this bullet, Mukoro is able to possess and control the body of anyone that he has cut with his trident. He can possess several bodies simultaneously and is still able to access the 6 realms, granting him the ability to use a different skill for each body. While possessing a person, Mukoro can also use the possessed person's abilities. During the Katekyo arc, Mukoro uses his trident to create a pact between whomever he wished to use the 2nd realm on when he was under the influence of the possession shot. When the weapon was broken, it was replaced with a regular one. A rain attribute box weapon that is clad in flames similar to water. Gloxinia possessed one of those as a backup box weapon. Unbeknownst to him, Mukoro Rokudo possessed it and manipulated events so it would fall on Chrome Tokuro's hands. On that occasion, it turned into a mist owl. Mukoro, or Mukoro, is Mukoro and Chrome's exclusive box weapon created by remodeling a mist attribute Mist Owl. It is created with Vongola's future technology. Through Cambio Forma, it becomes Damon Spade's Devil Lens, which have the power to see through any illusion and analyze the weaknesses of a target. After Mukoro upgraded his Vongola ring with his Dying Will Flame, his box weapon gained the ability to transform his trident through Cambio Forma version X, transforming it into a Kakara surrounded by rings of text. When Mukoro uses this Kakara, his 6 paths of reincarnation eye multiplies takes shape outside and surrounds the enemy with numerous eyes that are in all 6 paths. Mukoro is able to utilize extremely powerful illusions that are even capable of deceiving Damon Spade's Devil Lens. The spear tips on the ring can also extend to stab through enemies. Mukoro's coat also changes form to gain a resemblance to Damon Spade's coat. Mukoro has 2 hell rings. One is a vine-covered orb-shaped ring. The other one is the Evil Eye Hell ring. He can use the eye-shaped ring to generate a blast of mist flames in the form of eyes and tentacles. The earring of the Mist version X is the upgraded Mist original Vongola ring, made thanks to Talbot. It was upgraded with penalty, the Vongola box ring, Mukoro, and Mukoro Rokudo's firm resolve. The Reality Illusion Gloves, unofficial title, are a pair of gloves that Verd created that can turn illusions into actual, solid things. However, the illusion will slowly start to disappear and will fully disintegrate after a day. Did you know? Number 1. In the manga, Mukoro stated that he had 6 past lives to gain the 6 paths of reincarnation, but in the anime, Mukoro stated that his body went through all 6 paths to Hades instead. Number 2. In Haru interview, Dangerous, he stated that he likes Japanese school uniforms and wear costumes, but refused to wear the costumes that Haru made, knowing how embarrassing it will be. However, in everyone's daily activities, it turns out that his sense of costumes was not far different from Haru, much to the embarrassment of Ken, and Flan, who are forced to wear them. Number 3. The owl's nickname, Mukoro, is a pun on the word Fukuru, owl, and Mukoro, the character. The owl's name may also be spelled Mukuru to make the pun more obvious. Some translations, to avoid confusion, have more or less directly translated the pun, making it Mukuro, taking away the confusion for non-Japanese viewers who don't understand the pun. Number 4. Despite being a powerful illusionist, in Haru interview it was discovered that he had no clue that he could simply change whatever he was wearing using his illusions. Number 5. His favorite food is chocolate, and he hates spicy foods. While his favorite colors are black and purple. Also, his hobby is taking a stroll through his illusions. Number 6. In the Shonen Jump poll, Mukoro was classified as the most popular villain. Number 7. Ever since he was defeated by Tsuna during the Kokiryo arc, his and Tsuna's mind somehow became connected, which explained how Tsuna able to see Mukoro's past during the battle with Mammon while the others not, how he dreamt about Eri's white device at the same time as Chrome, and mostly how Tsuna able to sense Mukoro whenever he's nearby. Number 8. In the survey of the 3rd part of the series, Mukoro classified as the 3rd most popular male character, below Kiyobari and Tsuneyoshi Sawada, who obtained the 1st and 2nd place, respectively. Number 9. In Futa's ranking in the fanbook, he is ranked 5th among all the mafia to be able to protect his village even if a monster appears. He is also ranked 4th for the creepiest mafia. Number 10. On November 7, 2007, they released a song called Sakura Addiction, performed by Mukoro and Hibari, and became the most successful song by Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Debuted 9th on the Oricon charts. Number 11. Mukoro is one of 3 illusionists who can trick the Vindus using illusions. Flan is another one while the third is unknown. Number 12. It has a certain similarity with the first guardian of the fog Damon Spade, the hairstyle that graciously looks like a fruit, mainly pineapple, its ways of laughing and its proud and hostile personalities towards the rest of the family. Also his relations with the chiefs. Damon had betrayed Giotto and Vongola while Mukoro made an attempt to dominate Tsuna's body to destroy Vongola and the Mafia. Their weapons, a trident of Mukoro and a blinding Damon, their right eyes have the power to create more powerful illusions, the symbol 6 of Mukoro and the symbol Pika of Damon. The meaning of their surnames, Rokudo of 6, while Spade is Ichus. Number 13. In the manga, Mukoro wears earrings, but in the anime, he doesn't. Number 14. Despite having a Japanese name, it is of Italian origin. His surname Rokudo means 6 ways according to Buddhism. Number 15. He resembles Damon Spade in both looks and mannerisms, except for the fact that he wants to destroy the Vongola rather than make it the strongest organization. Number 16. In the manga, Mukoro in his appearance wears a black printed shirt while in anime he wears a shirt with military print. Number 17. According to Damon, Chrome, Ken, Shikasa, and Flan are important people to Mukoro. Number 18. Mukoro has similarity to the character Reigen of Bleach, since both are antagonistic characters from the beginning of the anime, both have a similar speech tone, both have illusory powers. Mukoro is his 6-way eye, and Aizen his Kyokusui Getsu. The colors of both are indigo, because the flame of Mukoro is indigo and the name Aizen means indigo. Number 19. In Mr. Riboku no Chow Chow interview he said that the amount of foos in his signature laugh depends on his mood. If he's in a good mood, the amount of foos in his laugh will increase. Number 20. Mukoro and Tsuna shippers take Mukoro's will to take Tsuna's body in a very different way than the one meant. The same is said to all ships including Hibari, but Hibari and Tsuna in particular, towards his catchphrase "I will bite you to death." Number 21. In Hidden Bullet, 2X-Fi Armor Chapter 1, Monochrome, it was revealed that Mukoro was the one who gave the name Chrome Dokuro to Nagi. Number 22. With the implication of the 10th generation being the reincarnation of the first generation of Vongola, a good number of fans believed that Chrome is the reincarnation of Elena as she's the only odd one out among the 10th generation and was slightly supported in canon with her close relationship with Mukoro, who was implied to be Damon's reincarnation. Number 23. Together with Chrome, he is one of the only 3 characters to have a story mode in Katekyo Hitman Reborn video game, the other 2 being Tsunu and Sanxus. Number 24. He is 15 years old, his birth date is June 9th and under the zodiac Gemini. Number 25. Mukoro and Hibari never got their rematch despite the build-up. They do get to fight again in one of the anime's filler arcs, but it's cut short by Tsuna's intervention, which only occurs in an anime-exclusive filler arc. To know more about the world of Hitman Reborn, please visit the wiki page.